Really a live penis.
Live penis.
Alright.
Excuse
Hello,
you.
everyone, and welcome to today's stream of Natural Ruckus.
Hello.
That happened.
Okay.
Hello.
Just mute Andres. It's
Yeah,
fine.
I could do that. I could do that, but I don't know. Okay, so a little disclaimer before we start. Our game tends to be more graphic in the violence sense. So sometimes, not sometimes, a lot of times there will be ribs flying around, livers being crushed,
What was that flying around?
Livers.
livers. No,
No, before that.
ribs.
Ribs.
Oh, ribs.
Yeah.
I misheard that. I was like, grapes? Why? What's wrong with that?
It's
It's fucking
graphic.
decadent, that's
Graphic.
what.
we don't fucking like grapes over here, okay? Don't talk about it.
It's
Don't
way
e-
too
Don't
decadent
even
for our-
start. Don't even start it. Okay.
That's just
You
great.
can't just go like, no. On a pile of grapes. Not on our stream.
No. Never. Ever.
Unless you have written permission.
Exactly. Exactly. So, there's that.
Note saying you do what you want counts.
Anyway.
Anyway. Last time on Clouds Over Sharn, we've we found out what Blue found in a velvet bag in the palace. It was a scrying eye that was tagged with the name Blue and a little number 7, which of course shook Blue a little bit. After that, we moved over to Ryathandel's office, where the group discussed where they will go next, and they kind of shed on Matilda. Not everyone, just
I did.
Malder and Rendar. Yeah, Blue was
Hey,
nice too.
Rindar was being helpful.
In his very,
helpful.
very unique way.
Okay, this was not intentional.
Okay.
So what happened next?
So cool.
This is your thumb.
Thank you. Andres was drawing. After that, Jarvis. No. Before that, after the group talked about the clues they've got and about gathering more clues, they moved over to the University of Sharn, and specifically to the archives, where a very helpful librarian helped them with finding out some more information, specifically about Megan Blinkford. Yeah,
He's got a first name now. We didn't know that before.
about Blinkford, which used to
We
be
should
a-
always have the GM do recaps.
Yeah.
which
be
is
fair,
Let me take some
were
notes.
We were looking at his personnel record. It might make sense that we would have been told his first name.
yes.
That's true.
I didn't fuck up at all. You already had that information. Exactly.
Of course.
Mr. Blinkford used to be a wizard at the academy, but he was kicked out because of his methods, or the thing he was kicked out. And after that, Jarvis contacted Blue and came over to give him some of the meds. They talked a bit and decided to go visit the boss's main office, Alik's main office. And Jarvis caved into taking them there after a bit of talking.
The fun part is that we were planning on going somewhere else.
Yeah. So now we are here in front of the university. Jarvis is sitting in his quote-unquote taxi, and in there is the whole group, all of them just crammed into this tight space.
I'm in the front.
And Blue's in
I
the
mean,
shot-
Barrett
knuckle shotgun.
could possibly be.
Pocket dimensioned.
I think I
Yes.
was on. Was I at the left door?
You
I
just
was
want
at
to
one
be
of
next
the
to our
doors.
door.
next to the door. I didn't care.
I mean, Riot's
Yeah, I don't
skinny
remember
ass is
where I was
probably in the
sitting.
middle.
I'm tiny though, Matilda.
I
She would fit anywhere.
think you were in the middle seat.
Yeah.
'Cause I think 2 people claimed doors.
Yeah, Rathendale and Rendar claimed the doors.
hmm
Remember
And
that.
like,
Kitty Cat is
Matilda-
probably on somebody's lap.
Yeah.
yeah.
And Barrett could be in the trunk. Or in the pocket dimension, as mentioned.
Yeah.
So the trunk.
Mulder doesn't seem
Yeah.
happy as always.
Yeah, Mulder is sounding a lot more quiet than usual.
Yeah, a reason why Mike isn't here is some family stuff, and he had to
Reasons.
attend to that. Yeah, reasons. So tonight,
The
instead
worst
of
of reasons.
Mulder will be
Sure.
Jaegered by David.
So, am I just doing combat, or am I also role playing while there?
Just combat. Let's have the
Okay.
roleplay. I'll do it if it's needed. So
Okay.
No.
I mean, I can
Yeah.
be an asshole
No.
cat. I don't think it's that hard.
Isn't
yeah.
that kind of a redundant statement? What's the word where it's basically the same thing said twice? Oxymoronic? No, that's either way. Arsehole cat.
Imagine this is a cat butt. That's all a cat.
So you can see Jarvis pull some levers, and the flying vehicle starts flying, levitating, and he takes the wheel, and you go off.
How fast is it flying, roughly?
Roughly, fuck.
I mean,
I mean, what, most of-
260
mo-
feet per like turn.
Per 6 seconds. Fuck,
Yeah.
that's fast.
Oh shit! Okay.
That's very
so-
fast.
While I won't die if I have to jump out of the cab, I cannot
It-
catch back up to you guys.
That's so fast.
It
Like-
can go that fast, but because
Ah.
all of you in there, it's a bit slower.
Because, like, giant eagles fly at what? 60
120
feet? Oh, there you go. So
at
it makes
dashing. So I
yeah.
think their speed is 60.
So-
flying speed of 60 is like regular though, because like there are some instances where you could have that kind of flying speed, depending on what you're in.
Is it going faster than a certain rogue in a certain campaign while wearing boots of haste and haste? You know, that's fine.
Hey, you should have
Yes,
seen my
yeah,
monk that could have
260
dashed.
is faster than our dagger.
Yeah.
So
My monk could have dashed for about 100 feet per turn.
Wow. But it's going
It's
about
possible.
120 right now with all of you in there, and some.
Okay.
Of course, there's some limitations to flying around the cities. You can go just ham. So yeah. So as you fly around, you can see the sun high in the sky. Some would call it high something, and as you
It's awesome.
it's high something.
It's awesome.
And as you fly through the city, you see it's so alive, and just the spectrum of the people that live in here is spectacular. You don't see anything like this anywhere else in Eberron but here. And as you go through, you fly from the upper worlds to the middle worlds, and you go to the lower worlds. And through this change of the levels, you can see in the upper worlds you've seen people just clothed in well-made clothes, like some with some gold lining and all of that stuff. In the middle worlds, it's more people dress more comfortably, and as you get to the lower worlds, there is twice as much people down here, and the towers kind of folding over. It seems almost claustrophobic, as this giant amount of people in this small space just go here and there, and you can see that the people are poor in this level of town. But you go through, and Jarvis finds a spot where to land, and as you land, he points to this giant tower. You're at the base of it, so it's hundreds of feet wide, and he gets out of the car, waiting for you.
Everybody out, I guess.
Mm-hmm. I wait for one of the door people to leave, and
We'll get out.
Blue, what's your passive perception?
17.
oh, me too.
Wow. Fucking high passive perception all around. Don't
It's
say
relative
yours,
when you-
Andres. Don't say yours. I'm going to be angry.
Don't sign it either.
Fucking
Anyway.
goddamn. Anyway, Blue, you can see that Jarvis isn't happy. He seems distressed a bit. He's tapping one of his feet, and he has his hands folded and is kind of leaning against the car.
I will sort of, as everyone's piling out of the taxi, I'll go over to him. Just like, are you okay?
I am. Yes.
Do I look like I was born yesterday?
No. You seem older.
Should hope so.
Yeah.
So
We're here.
I see this.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
like
you-
we're not
you see
hiding
it,
anywhere.
yeah,
This is just
yeah.
there.
Okay. I'm gonna wait my turn to talk to Jarvis.
Oh, cool. I'm excited.
He, you see that he doesn't look at you, Blue. He's just kind of looking away and gives you a glance every once in a while.
What is it?
As I said, we're here.
If there's something you need to tell me, then tell me.
I already told you everything. I
Do we
got you
hear
here.
this?
Yeah, you do.
Like, are we close enough to hear it?
Yeah, you're around the car, and he's not talking quietly.
I want to roll insight on him.
Sure, yes. What are you trying to incite?
I wanna see like if there's any, like if he's hiding something or if he's being suspicious.
Okay, roll insight.
Also, my dice are over there, so I'm just gonna do this.
He seems hard to
Okay,
read.
no, wait, no,
Okay.
wait, that's
Plus.
+7, so 16.
Okay, he is not hiding anything.
Okay.
Already told
I'm
told
going
you
to
everything.
start snooping around.
Oh my good God.
Okay. In the car or where?
Like, around.
The
Like, I know
turnpike.
what building we're looking at, so I'm just looking at the building, seeing,
Okay.
you know.
Roll investigation for me.
While that's happening, just to recap, what exactly did, like, for the anyone tuning in, like, what exactly did he say? He wasn't happy about bringing us here.
Yeah.
Is that basically what he's getting at?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
He's not happy getting you here.
Yeah.
That's exactly why he's the way. Yes, Andres?
24.
Fucker. As you go around and you look closely at the wall and you've seen a lot of hidden doors, like a shit ton during your private investigation.
Career.
Yeah. And you go around and you see that there's one brick kind of out of the wall. Just a little bit, like a couple of millimeters, but you notice it. Like the whole rest of the tower is slick.
I'm gonna lean onto the brick a little.
You kind of lean onto the brick, and as you do, this doorway, well, make me a dexterity saving throw.
I'm gonna go grab my dice real quick.
Oh, that's a 24.
Wow.
Fucking monks.
Fuck.
Monk rogue multi-class bullshit.
As you lean against it, you feel it giving away, and you quickly just stand, and where you were leaning, a doorway opens, and you can see Jarvis. See? There's that. I didn't even have to help you or anything.
Gee, don't.
I'm going to continue snooping. Just go in there.
Oh my good God.
Okay.
You didn't
Do I
have to bring us-
roll?
No, you already rolled. It's okay.
You didn't have to bring me here. It means a lot that you did.
I couldn't say no to you.
Well, good, because I'm about to ask you to do something else.
What?
I need you to go
Where?
out of Sharn.
Fuck off.
I'm serious. He's been spying on me. He probably
Sure.
knows.
He's spying on fucking everyone.
I don't want something to happen to you on account of me.
I said that I'm already in this.
But you don't have to be. You could go.
Like, you could just leave Shar now? Do you think that I can just leave?
Be easier for you.
Yeah. So many things would be easier.
I'm going to put my hand on his arm and say something in Sylvan,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm trying to cast Bestow Curse on him, which is a wisdom saving throw. Basically, what I'm trying to achieve is that he's going to listen to me. Like, because you know
Okay.
how an insight check is how you see through someone's bullshit?
Yeah.
I can give disadvantage, like the wording of bestow curse is like you can give like disadvantage on wisdom saves and checks.
Okay.
So I'm basically trying to make him more likely to listen to me.
All right.
One.
Or anyone, really.
Sorry.
Yeah, my spell save. He's got to do a wisdom save against the bestow curse, though.
Which is?
My DC is 16.
Okay, I'm going to use the blue dice.
Of course. Well, I'm using new dice today that I got especially for blue.
Nice.
Oh, this is my dice for Jarvis. A different Jarvis.
Ooh.
Jarvis.
He
They look good.
fails. Ooh.
Okay. Ooh. Because I'm basically trying to convince him to leave. Like, I want him to listen to me.
Okay. He
Like
fails
that.
the bestow curse, so.
So basically, I'm effectively mechanically, I'm trying to lower the DC on what it would be to persuade him to leave
Okay.
by making him like more susceptible to what I'm saying.
Okay.
So
I forgot I did that.
forgot you did what?
Zoom. I changed my name on Zoom.
So, blue.
Yeah. I take his face in my hands, and I appreciate he's that little bit taller than me as well. Like nearly every fucking person ever. It's just like, please, for me, can you just, even if it's just for a couple of days, I can find you. I want you to be safe.
Make a persuasion roll.
Oh, it's cocked. That's better. Ooh. That would be 16 plus 11.
Wow.
So 27. I forgot I have expertise in persuasion.
He doesn't say anything. He just pulls you in and kisses you.
Cool.
And without saying anything else, he gets into the car and drives away, flies away.
Sorry, Renda.
Shucks.
Well, Rendar, you can see him getting in if you want to talk to him before that. Like, if you want
Yeah,
to
as he's opening the door, I'll go up to him.
Okay. You suddenly stand between Blue and Jarvis, and it's kind of
As he's going in to close the door, I'm just gonna hold the door.
Okay, he's sitting
Oh,
down,
kinda-
one
Oh, no.
hand on the wheel, and is like looking up at you. Yes.
Are you familiar with war?
Did you say war?
Yes.
Yes.
That's what we're doing.
Just keep him safe.
And I'm gonna shut the door.
As you shut the door, he flies away.
There's so many things Raphael was not disagreed with here, but he's off snooping.
Oh, that felt awful.
It's true.
Ryan Thandel, you find a little kid with torn up clothes and his hands like this, just
This kid again?
In the
trying.
tunnel.
No. Oh, you were getting into the
Yeah,
tunnel
I
to
was
snoop
going
around?
inside.
Oh, I
I was
thought
going
you
inside to
were
snoop around.
snooping around outside.
Why
Okay.
are you like this? Why do you like this?
20 wisdom.
As you get in, you see just a long hallway, And since I'm saying that, no. The other one, here, here.
While you're doing that, I'll just reiterate, like for the group, I think Jarvis had said that there's a secret door to. There's the first secret door, and then there's the tunnel, and there's another secret door, like within it, and that's as much as he knew. So
It's a long hallway. Instead of the candles, there are runes in the walls, and you can see the same arches going on and on and on and down, all the way into just darkness. And as you step in, instead of seeing a row of lights, you can see just a couple of lights in front of you, like maybe 20 feet in front of you. It lights up. But you do not find anything. It's
At
just
all?
this. A hall. Yeah.
I mean, I would continue looking down the hall. Because...
Okay, you go down. Everyone else? Everyone else, you just see Rythandel open up this secret doorway into the tower where there was a wall. Now there's just an opening, and you can see him disappear inside.
I follow.
Yeah. How? So this is after Taxi
Yeah.
leaves. Okay. Yeah, I'll follow.
Well, Rendar and Blue, you don't see him leave. You just see him disappear, and now there's this opening in the tower.
But I see Matilda walking into the opening.
Did you walk in right after him?
No, just like as I realize he probably went in, but he hasn't come out. I start going in.
You see her.
Hey guys, we should probably head
inside.
inside.
All right. Yeah, I'll follow Matilda.
yeah, that's what we're here to do.
You follow inside, and as all of you enter, you walk this hall, and after a minute, you hear somewhere from behind you. The door probably just closed. And as you walk for good 5 or 6 minutes, Ryan, the hallway ends with a door, a simple wooden door.
Did he hear the door shut behind us?
Yeah.
Okay.
You could hear it just echoed through the hallway.
Sure.
I'm going to check the door for traps.
You can do that.
Can I? Am I close enough to see that yet?
You are slowly getting to him.
Okay. Because like, regardless of what Ryan's going to be doing, like after we cut up Matilda, I'm gonna like. Jay said there was a secret door in here. Have you got your wand?
Yeah.
Might be time to pop it out.
What's the range on the
Stop
wand?
it!
Do I know?
Stop it, Tom. Stop it.
Sorry?
What's the range on the wand of secrets?
6 inches.
I think like 60. I think like 60 feet, but I'm not 100%.
Wand of Secrets. It has 30 feet.
Oh, is that it?
Yeah.
How long does a charge last? Just like, is it an instant, like, boo, like a sonar going off, and then it's just like anything in the radius?
Yeah,
pings?
like is there a time? Like,
If you expand the charge, and if there is a secret door or a trap within 30 feet of you, the wand pulses and points at the one nearest to you.
Yeah. So it only does one, and it's the closest.
Yeah.
Yeah. Great.
Okay, I'm gonna wait for a little while as we're walking in,
Sure.
and
Ryan.
then once I feel like
Is it worth? Oh no, because Ryan investigated the tunnel as he went, didn't he?
Yeah. You have a passive investigation of 24.
Can I investigate with the view of looking for traces of Alik or anyone I know rather than for a secret door? Like I'll summon a dancing light to shed more light as well. You can say no. I just thought I'd ask if I could.
If you cast the dancing lights, which I guess is a cantrip.
Aye.
The walls are the same. It's this archway, a rune that's glowing, and another archway, another rune, and on and on and on for a long way. You don't see any traces of anyone or anything, and it doesn't seem like there is much dust in here.
Okay. Guys, I hate to break it to you. I think we're Sarah in the labyrinth, and like it's just one fucking long tunnel that goes forever. We just need to find the bit of optical illusion where there's actually a gap to the next tunnel over.
You now all got to the end of the hallway and see Ryan looking over the wooden door in front of him.
I wave the wand to know if there are any traps or any secret stuff around us.
Ryan, before that you rolled for investigation, I guess, for the trap.
Oh, okay.
Oh, look at that grin.
Natural 20.
Natural 1.
Oh, really?
Oh.
This door
So,
is
yeah.
so not trapped. You are sure of it. You're sure of it.
Is it locked though?
You can try it.
What about
Yes.
I'm gonna go through the door.
Okay. Matilda, as you get there and whip out your wand, Ryan already takes the door and opens it. And it opens.
I'm looking for traps.
Look.
There's nothing activates?
Nothing.
Well, I mean, if he opens the door, I'm not going to activate it, obviously.
Yeah, he opens it before you are able to do that. Because he got there before you.
I'll keep the charge.
Yeah,
I'll
you can keep the
the
charge.
wand.
You can keep it. Just keep it. Keep it. And as you enter, there is this 30 by 30 feet room that seems very similar to the hallway you've just been in, as the same pattern on the wall you can see. And right there in front of you, on the other side of the room, you can see a 15 by 15 mirror. It doesn't look fancy or anything. It's just set on the ground and leaned over the wall. And the frame is very basic. It's just some dark wood, and you can see the glass mirror and yourself in the reflection. But as you look at it, you would notice that, Ryan, the reflection of each one of you is a bit blurry.
Could I go up to the mirror and see if there are any magical traces on it? Can I make like an Arcana check or something?
Yeah, you can.
23.
Nice.
You going over it, and as you go over it and you touch the mirror, your hand goes through slightly.
I pull up my hand.
You pull out your hand. You feel
Okay.
it. There's nothing weird about your hand. It's just.
I shove my face in.
Oh!
You shove your face in,
I hate you people.
and you don't see anything. You don't hear anything. There's just nothing. And with your Arcana check, make an intelligence check for me.
Okay. Use this die. No, come back! Jeez. No!
That is not
Betrayed
indicative
you
of the
already.
world.
In trying to catch it, I launched it across my bed. That's 23 again.
Wow.
Just straight intelligence? No
Yeah,
proficiency,
yeah,
nothing?
Nothing.
23.
You feel like you would have to go all through to get to the other side of whatever this is.
I pull my face back out. I turn to everyone, not smiling. This is just me. Really enjoying this. Hey, guys, this mirror is... We can go through it.
I'm gonna pick up Mulder and throw him.
Don't fucking throw the cat through the mirror. I was gonna.
I'm moving after.
I assume Mulder does not want to be thrown to the mirror.
Yeah, like he's
No.
definitely
So
gonna do
he
like
fights
a cat.
against.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and just walk through the mirror.
Okay.
Yeah. I've gone in after the cat was thrown in.
So
If Matilda starts
the
moving
cat
in
isn't
before
thrown
me,
in.
I'm gonna
The cat
pull.
isn't thrown in. I'm telling you right now, the cat isn't thrown in.
Yeah, no, I was gonna say,
Okay.
if you've ever tried to pick up a cat that don't want to get picked up, you ain't having a chance in hell.
Very dexterity.
What's Rendar doing?
If Matilda tries to go through before me, I'm gonna grab her by the shoulder, push her back, and walk in.
You all see Rendar get in. Does anyone else walk in right after him? Okay. Blue, Ryan, and Mulder's probably still staying there. All three of you see these two enter the mirror and completely disappear in it. Now,
What about the reflection?
what?
What about the reflection?
You you see them on the other side walk out and see their backs towards you as they walk into the room. On the other side, Matilda, Randar, as you walk through, suddenly as you are as you face through the window, through the mirror and outside on the other side, you are in the very same room. But all of the sounds are kind of muffled, like if you were underwater. And you can see all around the light is more dim than it was before. The runes aren't giving out enough, not giving out the same amount of light as in the previous room you've just been in. And as you are looking around, everything just seems darker shade of its color. And as you look towards your left side, you see a door that haven't been there before. Right in front of you, you see the door you've just walked through, but on the left side, on the east side of the room, you see a new door. That looks very similar to the one before.
It's the noir world.
You look so proud of yourself, Andres.
I'm always proud of myself.
So
Pride is
kind
my
of-
biggest sin next to sloth.
Looking around, digesting the situation, I'll turn to Matilda. Just go, what do you think?
I think this is the weirdest
As
thing that's ever happened.
As you turn to
me.
Matilda and you glance over to the mirror, it's black.
I'm going to try and, as I'm asking that, I'll just reach out to touch the mirror.
You touch the mirror and it's solid.
D&D.
D&D.
Bullshit.
I'd like. Oof. Can I just sort of spend a minute to?
So I say,
Sharn.
what do you think? And you said what?
I said this is the weirdest thing that's ever happened to me.
All right. Well,
Sorry, you go.
I don't know what's going on. I don't know how this thing works. Apparently, we can't go back.
As you say that, somewhere outside these walls, you hear this, and the whole building shakes.
Do we feel that? Do Ryan and I feel that?
No.
Oh, okay, cool. I was gonna say, do we see like Rendar put his hand on the mirror from our perspective,
Yes.
but they can't come back? So we immediately see, they can't.
Actually,
Ooh.
what do you see as they walk into the mirror and you see their backs? You see the two of them walk outside of the mirror to your side and see their backs through the mirror. So now in front of you, in your room, are standing Matilda and Rendar. And you see this Rendar put his hand on the mirror as they talk to each other.
do they hear us talk?
Yes.
So as far as we know, Rendar and Matilda went through and have come back.
Yes.
Is that?
But
You say miss.
But both of you see that they are bloodied and they have like they are beat up and bloodied, like they've been through a battle.
Well, let's go back to Rendar and Matilda for a second while I
Rendar
try
and
to process.
Matilda.
So yeah, touching the mirror, what do you think? You say this is the weirdest thing I've ever seen?
Pretty much.
Well,
I'm gonna. Could I do any sort of check to get another feel around us? I know it's nothing like detect magic or anything, just sort of the vibe.
Insight check the room.
Make an Arcana check.
Alright.
I like the idea of using insight to feel out the vibe of a room. I
Nope.
suppose
I
it'd be
mean,
perception.
10.
It'd be perception.
10.
Brains detect patterns.
You have
10.
no fucking idea where you are right now. You've never read about anything like this, and if you did, you probably forgot about it.
That's something I should have said. Could I roll a history check to see if I've read anything about this? Could I? Because technically I didn't.
Sure.
I'm not messing with you, but I'm making you angry. I know it. Natural fucking 20.
This mirror,
I haven't touched it. I can show you.
this mirror is a portal, and portals can lead anywhere. Different.
This mirror is a portal, and portals can lead anywhere.
Fuck off. You are either in a different part of Sharn, you are somewhere else in Eberron, like anywhere else you could be. You are either in a different plane or a different dimension. That's and if like you could be anywhere.
You know, it feels like we're in the upside down.
We're not in Kansas
Chill,
anymore.
sir.
Oh no, are we going to face a Democrat?
Oh god.
Oh, I hope-
Only level 8. No.
I'm not okay with any of the D&D bad guys from Stranger Things. The Mind Flayer at our level would also be terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There is nothing good and fun there. Only suffering.
Don't
Yeah,
mind
I think I don't think we're in the same place. And if we can't go back, then we need to go forward. But I don't know if they know, and I don't know what's going on the other end. But do we wait?
Follow-up is, yeah, how much do we care what they do?
Well, I mean, everyone's got something invested in this. Except Ryan. I don't know why he's doing this, except money.
Money's as good a reason as
Probably
any.
is.
Be all about that dollar.
Before they, Ryan and Blue,
Sovereign going to.
before they started talking about where they are, their
Yeah.
voices became muffled, and the sounds that they are giving out are more like.
Oh, like it's backwards.
Yeah.
Right.
Way to block the information, man.
This is weird. I'm gonna look around the room.
I think Mulder would maybe do detect magic, like, or if is Mulder like switched on enough to know that that's a portal, and would he need to do something like a detect magic or identify?
David.
Because you're kind of half running Mulder.
Yeah, kind of half
running the
running
other
him.
half.
Okay. So, yeah, first off, if I'm a wizard, I'm just going to roll an Arcana, see if I know anything about what just happened. Otherwise, I'll start going towards spells.
Do so.
Okay. Ooh, I rolled a 3 on the dice, so I don't think good news.
That's a bonus,
That's
though.
a 10 total. He's got a +7 in Arcana.
Okay.
That's
And-
useful.
So, average. What a random nobody could know about Arcana is what he's got on this.
It's either they came back and they were dealt some kind of a damage during the travel, and now they can't see or hear you, or this isn't them.
So he is a fairly smart dude at a 19 intelligence.
Yeah.
So that seems like weirdness and clearly a magical situation. So I'll go ahead and do detect magic.
Okay.
Because it'll reveal the school of magic, magical auras.
It'll see if the people that have come through are real or not. Too.
Yeah.
Whether it's illusion, magic, or
You
detect magic.
he casts it. The people in front of him aren't magic. He only senses the gear they have, and the mirror is magic. And I don't know if like portals have like a school of magic or something.
I'll check one of the spells that is like a portal.
Actually,
It
I
would, if it would almost certainly be conjuration, because conjuration is
Yeah.
what teleportation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, stop this, Randar and Matilda.
So, we can't go back. We can only go forward.
Unless we wait for them, but at the same time, whatever that noise was, it can't be good. I think we should go forward, maybe leave breadcrumbs.
You've
And
heard
heard.
You've heard about hidden doors, and the door you see to your left wasn't there before in the other room.
Okay. What do you think? Should I try and see if there's anything trapped or anything like that? So,
Are you any good at that?
I mean, this is.
Save it. I'll roll. I'll bring out my thieves' tools and check for traps.
Okay, check for traps.
Okay. So that's a 19 plus. What do you want from me? I mean my proficiency, but then
Dexterity, I think.
dexterity.
Let's unpick. If you're checking for traps, it's investigation.
Or that.
Oh, am I just doing
Yeah.
investigation,
Yeah,
not
yeah.
not these tools?
Mm,
Okay, so a
I'll-
19.
Okay, if you use thieves' tools, I'll give you maybe advantage to it.
Okay, well, I mean, I'm probably not going to do better than a 19 on the die. Yeah, so
Rolls a natural
19.
It's not trapped. For some reason, this isn't trapped. This door.
Now let's spend the next hour contemplating why the door is not trapped.
Investigating it with my thieves tools. It's not trapped, it's locked.
Sorry? Blocked?
It's not trapped. Is it locked?
No.
Nope, I'll just open the door.
You open the door. And...
I'm close behind him.
What?
I'm close behind him.
Okay.
If I'm getting too crowded, I'm going to push her away a little bit in case there's an area of effect I missed.
Nothing happens, but before we continue,
fair.
I need a quick minute, okay? So, just
Okay.
converse, whatever.
So, if I understood correctly, you just opened the door to a broom closet, and 12 brooms fell all over you, and you are now trapped under broom. True story. And this is why
No,
I
actually-
made a DM.
Actually, would it be a good idea to bring out Bob? Hey, Bob. Get it? No, but would it be a good idea to bring out the blob, the
Oh,
elemental?
the blob. That's yeah.
Because also just fair note, huh?
How long does it last?
Lasts for an hour, I believe. I'm checking that now.
Would we get an alternative version of Bob the Blob on our side of the deal?
Good question.
Would
These
we
are all
get
fun things.
Would we get a beat up Blob the Blurb?
Yeah, a flickering.
Casting
Bob the
time
Bulb.
1 minute, concentration up to 1 hour.
So essentially, they
What
get
level spell?
4.
Ooh.
For
So-
that, I have 2 spell slots, I believe.
Okay, cool.
No, 1. 1 spell slot. Is it ritual though? Let me see if it's ritual.
It's almost certainly not if it brings about a thing that can fight.
Okay,
Yeah.
so...
So you would get Bob the Blob, but we would get Blurb the Blurb.
I
Because the reflection thing.
we could be in this for more than an hour. I think that's a wait until we hear noises that we might think we need to fight.
Okay.
So...
Good thing that Tom didn't hear that.
Not until he watches it back. It's too
So,
late.
what I'd like from you is Matilda.
Initiative.
No. Riley, David, deafen yourselves on Discord.
Oh.
I'll message
Oh.
you when you can come back.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh. Using technology to our advantages.
Oh.
Okay,
Riley.
I'll see if they're
Riley.
done.
Riley.
Where do I... Okay.
Do they get a little icon next to themselves in Discord? Yeah,
Yeah,
you
I
can see
know.
on Discord they've got the crossed out thing.
So...
Okay.
Ryan and Blue. Fuck, I might need David back for Mulder.
Mulder.
Motherfuck. God damn it.
We can
It's
run
fine.
Mulder. If it's
We can run
combat,
Mulder.
then we can run Mulder.
You can then play Mulder in combat. Okay?
If combat becomes the thing we
If
have to
combat
do.
becomes a thing. So you watch them converse for a bit, and then their speech changes for some reason. And their fucking face. As Rendar
good face.
puts his hand down, both Matilda and Rendar look over at you. And Rendar takes his hammer and attacks who's probably the closest. Ryan was...
I'd be looking at the walls.
Yeah, you were looking at the
might be
walls.
me.
At Blue.
I was.
Yeah.
Cool.
So... What the fuck is he? Okay. He attacks you. That's 18 to hit.
That hits.
That hits. You are dealt. Ooh. Is that?
Oh, I love it when you make that noise. Always so good for me.
You take 13 bludgeoning damage. And
Okay.
now, if you'd be so nice and roll initiative for me.
Tom, this is you. This is you, Tom. This is you. This is going to confuse David and Riley a lot. So I'm just going
Yeah.
to share this. Because they have no idea, like, what
Hey,
context
Tom.
I would throw
Tom.
that in.
Yes.
Natural 20 on the initiative roll.
Oh, fuck. And I
Hey,
need
Tom,
a goddamn paper.
Tom,
Yes.
Tom.
Yes.
Natural 2 on the initiative roll.
Just give me a second.
That's some good shit. Why do I get nat 20s on initiative? Like, the fuck? It's like, so unhelpful.
Because you need.
Oh my god, this is great. David and Riley are now in communication.
Fuck. God damn it.
Oh, are they going to go chat separately from us? How rude. I'm gonna go join them. No, I'm not.
So,
I think they've gone to a different channel to chat.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're
they
not
need
the
them.
general.
so, you said natural 20, so Blue's
I
probably
did, yeah.
first.
Plus 5, so that's 25 total.
Okay. Oh, fuck. Okay.
And
Ryan.
Ryan got a glorious 7
Okay.
total.
Oh, we have the same
7.
initiative modifier. Nice.
Plus 5, yeah.
We will probably use Maldair, so roll
Okay,
for
I'll roll for him.
Maldair.
5. Come on. 9 for Mulder.
Okay, that's before Ryan.
Oh, his hit points were still at 30. I'm gonna put them back up to 50 because
Okay,
he's not taking
yeah,
any damage
long
today.
rest. Okay. Blue, it's your turn.
Okay. Well, ow.
And you
I
can
think-
see his skin. His skin gives out this this shadowy mist of.
Okay. Do I need to do like an insight check to suss out this probably isn't the real Rendar?
Uh,
By the way,
Sure.
do you see me as mirrored, or can you read this correctly?
No, you can read that correctly.
Good.
Anyway, sorry, Tom.
Yes.
Would I need like an insight check or something to suss this out, or could I do just like a general wisdom check?
Well,
I don't want to blow my action on this.
yeah, make a wisdom check. Yeah, I'll give it to you.
Okay. Thank you. No, about bad. Bad. Not on that one bad, but bad. Like if it was an insight check, it's like 11. But just general wisdom, no.
Okay. 11.
Yeah, ish.
Not him.
It's not him.
He
Okay.
he
him.
wouldn't attack you.
Yeah, I was gonna say it felt wrong anyway.
Oh fuck!
Um.
I fucked up my. Please work. Please work. Okay, it works. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shit. Fucking fighting a heart. Oh, I will. Cast hold person on shadowy render.
On shadowy render. Okay. What does he need to roll?
Wisdom save.
Wisdom.
It's
save.
a shadowy wisdom.
Ooh. That's 19.
Fuck. Doesn't work. Beats my DC.
That's bad.
Okay. Yeah. As my bonus action, I will say to, because I don't know if he sussed it out.
Uh-huh.
I will say to Ryan, it's just like, that's not them. Do something, and give him bardic inspiration. Like a pep talk.
Okay.
Do something. It's a D8
D8.
if you need it, and you can add that to attack rolls. So I'm not particularly worried about your ability to hit things, because I can't inspire myself.
Okay.
Oh, is he melee with me?
Yes.
Fuck it. I'm gonna. Oh, how high's the ceiling?
The ceiling is also 30 feet.
I will fly up.
Okay.
We are in a cube.
Okay.
I will like throw my. I'll rip my cloak off and like take off. I know he's gonna get an attack
Yeah,
opportunity.
he gets an attack of opportunity. That's a natural 2. So that's 11 to hit.
Nope, doesn't hit.
He tries to get you as a fly,
Yeah.
but he misses.
I'm gonna fly
Barely.
up. I'm still gonna fly back at a diagonal.
Mm-hmm.
My full fly speed, which is 25 feet. Which yeah, that's 1d4 per 5.
Yeah.
Actually, I think, yeah, no, I'm going to stay hovering. This is going to suck, but I won't do it for long. So maybe I don't fly back. I literally just fly up sort of like 20 feet, let's
20
say.
feet, okay.
20, let's say I'm flying.
I'll
I'm
roll it
rolling
for you. I'll roll it for you.
Why? Can't I roll it for me?
You take 7 psychic damage.
Okay. Fine.
Not bad.
Okay.
But you're
7.
at least away from Mulder.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
That's me.
And as you fly away, is that your turn? I guess it
Yes.
is. You can see Matilda look up at you, and she starts talking, but it's weird. The sounds she makes are weird, and she does this with her hands, and she casts. Okay. Oh my god. This
Have I sussed out that they're talking backwards, given that my whole thing is like music and sounds? Is it easy enough for me to suss that out? I mean, it's probably not going to help me at all. Because I know Jade made the connection, because Jade has heard like records played in reverse and stuff like that.
Oh, it's like this. You.
No dex
All
save?
spells. Okay, major.
Or is it a spell attack?
No, sorry. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Okay. You. It's not backwards. It's not completely backwards. It's
Okay.
something like that, but they speak a different language.
Okay, so it's not like common backwards.
No.
It's
No.
different to that.
She casts that spell, and you can see this arcane plates popping all over her body, and that's her turn. So
Okay.
next one.
The speaking mirror command.
is Rendar, and he seeing that you are all up in there.
Up
He,
in there, up
all
in
up
there.
in there. He runs over to Ryan and goes and tag him. Ooh, that's 23 to hit.
Yes.
That hits.
Just like a very deep. Yes, I accept this.
You take 15 bludgeoning damage.
50 bludgeoning damage.
15 bludgeoning.
1-5.
1-5. 1-5. 1-5.
5-0.
1-5.
Ass.
I'm sorry.
I'm not sorry. Sorry implies regret.
Oh, that's true. That's why I did specify that I'm free. Oh, I did still math wrong. Went to initially I did type in 15 as my hit points. That wasn't right.
Cool. So it's now Malder's turn. One of you can take him over if you want to.
I think he's gonna cast magic missile
Okay.
at Rendar.
Okay. He hits, of course.
Okay. That does 10 force damage.
10 force damage. You
Now they know we're in combat.
you can see as he casts it, it hits Rendar, and he seems even more hurt than he was before. Like, you can suss out that already being injured as they walked out of the mirror, they seem a bit more squishy than they would usually be.
Okay. I think then.
All three of you know that.
Okay, and I think he will like duck behind Barrett. You know.
Barrett isn't there. I think he
Okay.
made him
All right
disappear.
then. Okay, then he will probably like back up, like not that he just like try and find a shadowy spot or something because he's a
Okay.
black cat and it's a dark room. Just go lurk somewhere. He
Uh-huh.
can't take the hide action, but like pull back.
All right.
All right.
All right. Ryan, it's your turn.
That's unlikely. I had an initiative of 7.
I mean, well, no, you're the
Barrett,
last one
hold
to
my-
go.
Barrett's not around.
Okay, well. Dagger.
Okay. For Rendar, he's
Well,
right
Rendar's
in front of
actually-
you.
Yeah, so. Dagger. Maybe
Stabby,
punch.
stabby.
You see. Stabby to start off. Let's see now. This is without advantage.
Okay.
That's a 22 to hit.
I feel like that hits.
I'm bet it does.
Good instinct.
That's gonna be 8 points of piercing damage.
Oh, okay.
And now the second attack, easy with advantage.
Mm-hmm.
So 11 accuracy. I was going to laugh because the first 4 dice I saw were both natural 4s. But the third is 10. So that's a 19 to hit.
That hits. Yes.
Okay, so it's time to roll some sneak attack.
Ooh, sexy. I mean, what?
So that's 16 points of piercing damage.
Like added 16 or altogether?
With the previous one, that's gonna be 24, I think,
24,
because that
yes.
was 8.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I was just trying to get if you are adding it already. No, good. One more. Right?
Still alive?
Yeah. Still alive.
I'm gonna burn a key point, just in case.
Okay.
Because this is still with Advantage, right? Yeah. So once again, very mediocre rolls. An average, of something, I'm sure. But that's gonna be a 21 to hit.
21. Yes.
Good. And that's gonna be just a punchy punch.
Okay. Punchy.
So that's gonna be 10 points of bludgeoning.
Oh, okay.
And second punchy punch, this time without advantage, I think, because I no longer have a dagger
Yeah, exactly.
preceding it. So that's going to be using my inspiration because I want to be safe.
Mm-hmm.
So that's going to be a total of 19 to hit.
That hits, yes.
Nice.
You kill the Rendar in front of you.
Nice.
I was about to say that I rolled a natural one for damage. That's cool.
He was 1 damage away.
Nice.
That's cool because I dealt 6.
Cool.
You go all crazy on him. Like you slash him once over the face, then you stab him in the chest, and then you shank him over to the side, and then wham wham. And as you do so, his head just snaps, and you can hear this crunch inside his neck, and he just falls on the ground.
You make a very good point. Since Ryan is wearing his coat, he would not be sticking his arm inside people.
Thank you.
Because he doesn't
Thank
want
you.
blood on the coat.
Okay.
Important
cool.
details.
Important details.
Important details.
A detail I almost did not recognize.
Blue. It's your
Okay,
turn.
Okay, now that Rendar, the heavy hitter, is gone, I'm gonna sort of let myself drift down using sort of the feather fall ability of my wings, which is 1d4 per round.
Yes.
So I let myself sort of float back down. Are you gonna roll that?
4 points of psychic damage.
Cool, thanks, Tom. Really.
Because I rolled the
appreciate it.
blue die, and apparently the blue die rolls really well.
Cool. And then I'm gonna look over at Shadowy Matilda and look really fucking crestfallen because still, and I sing out a note, and it
Yes.
starts at my normal resonance and leaves my my throat, and sort of travels across the room, getting higher and higher in pitch until it crashes into Matilda, and I'm casting Shatter
Cool.
at 2nd level. That's a con save.
By
please?
mirror.
No, on her. It's a
Yeah,
10-foot radius sphere. It's a 10-foot radius sphere. The Shatter itself.
Yeah, but I mean, how far is Matilda from the mirror right now?
Yeah. How is Matilda far enough? Because they came back through the mirror.
She's like
So-
10 feet away from you.
Am I able to hit her with this without hitting
Without hitting what? Who?
the mirror?
You don't want to shatter the mirror.
Actually,
Yeah, but
it's right next to it.
You can
She's
make
right-
it.
She's right
just
next to it.
She's right next to it. Fucking hell, because it's a 10-foot radius sphere. Thank you. Yeah, no, because if I'd realised that she was position-wise next to the mirror, I wouldn't have done that.
Okay.
Man, I blew my really good description and everything.
Well, you already
you
set
can have the
you
shatter
were.
blast before the mirror.
Okay, well, I
can
would
hit
be
me.
aiming it to keep the shatter away from the mirror. It's a
Okay,
10-foot sphere,
okay,
so I'll
okay.
keep it off to the side.
Make an intelligence check for me.
What? Okay. Just a straight intelligence
Yeah,
check.
straight intelligence.
Blue pretty, but he not so smart. Oh, natural 17.
Good.
But plus nothing.
You, before casting it, you realize that if you cast it on her, it would shatter the mirror. And who the hell knows what would happen after.
Yeah. Am I able, because it's a 10-foot radius sphere, am I able to drop the spell so it'll hit her and not hit the mirror?
Yeah.
Like,
Mm-hmm.
then I will do that, and the con save still applies.
Cool. That's 12 for a con save.
Nope, she's going to take full damage.
Okay.
Out of interest, depending on if this person is made of inorganic material such as stone, crystal, or metal, she would have had disadvantage.
She's not though, so.
Okay. 4.
She's not made of mirror.
No.
That does 9 points of thunder damage.
That's good.
Not really. For 3d8, that's pretty shit.
Yeah,
But yeah.
disclaimer. I have never seen Black Mirror, but this looks pretty interesting.
But yeah. And because like Featherfall lets you fall like 10 feet per round or something.
Mm-hmm.
I'll double check it. But I'm because I was only like 15 feet off the ground. I imagine my next turn I'll be back on the floor.
Yeah. So, that's your turn. Matilda now. She walks 5 feet away from you, and while she does it, she holds this orb between her hands, and it changes, and it pulses, and as she finishes this speech of hers, she releases it on you, Blue.
Oh.
Okay. Okay, that's 15 hit.
Yep.
Okay. You take. What is it? Fuck. You take 11 points of lightning damage. As it
Shit.
hits you straight in the chest, and it explodes over you. And you.
Does it knock? Is it enough to knock me out of the air, or like that last bit?
It doesn't knock you out of the air, but it makes you drop the rest of the feet.
Okay. Do you want me to
Make
do
a
dex save?
dexterity, yeah, dex save.
19.
You're good. You
Cool.
land gracefully.
Cool. Before we move on to the next round of combat, they probably may not have heard it, but the sound of shatter travels. So I don't know what actual Rendar and Matilda would have heard, if anything.
No worries. Maldair. It's Maldair's turn.
Okay. Magic missile again. I feel that's probably
Sure.
a solid thing. So, yeah. Burn another magic missile on Matilda.
Sure.
Fuck it. Cast it at level 2. Damn, my spell slots.
Is that
So-
13 to hit? Or
No, it auto hits.
it's 13 damage. Okay.
16 total because of the higher level
Oh,
casting.
16. Okay. Then it's okay. It hits her 4 times, and she breathes. She breathes shallow, and she tries to catch her breath, and she just bleeds from her mouth because of the force of the missiles.
Yeah.
And it's Ryan's turn.
Well, I walk up to the second Matilda
Yes.
and I cut her throat.
Ooh.
Damn.
Ooh. Okay.
I think 19 hits.
Yep.
I'm not entirely certain if the first cut is gonna make it.
Yes.
That's 12 points of piercing damage.
You cut her throat, and you can see this. You can see the same thing that you've seen many people do as you cut their throat. Their eyes go wide, and suddenly you are the only thing that's in their world, and as the life escapes her, she falls on the ground, bleeding out. And
I would like to clean my dagger against her clothes.
you do so, and as you do, you hear click. You turn around, and on the east wall of this room, there suddenly is a door that opens. And now, you two will go, you two will deafen yourselves, and I'll go
Oh.
over...
Shall we just exit the call, Andres, like the others did? And then...
Or Tom could move over to General to talk with them.
Yeah, Tom, you could swap over to General, where...
I
no,
already
because they
told
might
them
not know.
to go back, so...
Okay,
Sorry.
well, we'll drop out of this one.
Cool, thanks. Hey.
Hey, everybody just left.
Yeah. Fuck, I need to
Oh,
take over and
Wait, is it-
here.
should everybody be here, or is it just me and
No, I did a wrong thing. I need to take Rendar. Fuck.
Oh, is it just me and David?
Yeah, I need to take David back, but
Oh.
thank you, David.
Oh, okay.
Thank you for coming.
There we go.
I was trying to figure out what the hell was going on because all of a sudden I started hearing everyone talking, and I was like, "Oh, I'm in the right place," but I didn't switch.
Yes.
So,
So as you open the door,
mhm.
Rendar, you suddenly feel this piercing pain in your shoulder. Then you feel this like someone slashed you over your face with a dagger, and then another piercing pain in your side, and after that you just feel two hits in your face, and your head slightly twitches, and you can feel pain in the back of your neck. And as you feel that, you take 45 piercing damage. Not piercing, psychic damage.
Oh my god.
Matilda,
Okay.
as you see Rendar right in front of you twitch and sigh and moan painfully, you feel this 3 points of pressure over your chest that knock the air out of you. And as you feel that, you feel like someone just cut your throat, and you take 33 points of psychic damage.
I'm gonna kill whoever did this to me.
Okay. So I'm gonna grab my maul and start moving into a defensive stance. It's been a while since I fought anyone who's invisible.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm gonna do large sweeping motions trying to find someone. And I'm gonna back away from the door and put my back to the wall.
You put your back to the door, and you do that, but your maul doesn't hit anything. It just swooshes in the air, and that's about it.
Can you see invisible things?
I can't. However,
Through the door,
I'm...
back to the wall.
Okay.
And I'll push her through first and follow.
Okay. Do you go into the place that you've opened?
Yeah.
Okay. As you go in, you see this hallway that goes about 15 feet, and then it turns right, and it goes somewhere over there. And as you look inside, you see over in the corner a pile of corpses. About 6 mutilated humanoid-looking creatures. Their skin is peeled off, and most of them have these slashing wounds over their chests, and some of them have their heads cut in half, and other things like that. And as you look there, you look a bit up, and you see this mechanism in the wall in front of you.
First thing I'm gonna do.
It looks like an arm of some mechanism.
Thieves' tools. I want to investigate this.
Okay.
I was gonna tell you, yeah.
As you go over to investigate that, you step on this piece of floor, and you can feel the pressure under you give out, and you drop like an inch. And as you do so, the arm ejects out of the wall, but as it does so, it stops right in front of you, and you can see the mechanism is, the trap is broken in half. It's just this piece of the mechanism that still functions. So the blade was probably like broken or something.
Something was gonna kill you.
Reaction wise, as I start to drop, all boots are flying back a bit.
Yeah.
Like, not dodging it, but like,
yeah.
I wasn't just gonna fall to my death.
You go back and you can see it's just this pressure plate that activates the mechanism. You wouldn't fall. It just started off this trap, and as you go back, you can see the trap going back into the wall and doing this clinking sound as it slides.
Can I just toss a body into the mechanism and see if it jams it?
It's like in the wall, and if you just toss the body on it, it would still like move and shoot it back at you, because
we need to not step on the plate.
Strong. You would need to like jam it with something.
Okay.
Wait, is there a way we can not step on the plate, or is it like all over the ground?
No,
easy.
You have to go through. It's a big plate.
Okay. So then.
It's like 5 feet.
Come here.
Can we crouch?
Matilda.
Yeah.
It's not going to hurt you. It's not going to hurt you.
I step forward.
I'm gonna pick up Matilda, 2 hands, and we'll just fly across.
Okay, I thought you were gonna throw me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Boots of flying. I got plenty of. I haven't flown for 12 hours. I have all 4 hours of flying back. So
I can imagine you just sort of holding like, come here, pick up.
Yeah. Poof.
Brother of the year.
You pick her up and you fly through. And as you saw before, the rest of the socket in the wall, or like the space in the wall, you can see that there used to be a longer part of the trap. And and as you go through, you see another 15 feet of this hallway.
What?
Sorry, you cut out.
You see another 15 feet of this hallway, and it ends with a door.
Okay.
The same looking door as you saw before.
I don't know about you, but whatever happened back there has taken something of a toll.
Yeah.
If anything were to come after us, I suspect they would activate traps. Do you want to rest for a minute here?
I think that would be best. And then after that, we either have to step very carefully, or I should probably use a charge of this just to see if there's anything else like that thing.
Good enough. Before we rest, I will look for traps with my thieves' tools kit.
Mm-hmm.
At the door.
Okay.
Am I getting to add my proficiency bonus?
You know what? You don't have to roll for anything. It's not trapped. And it's not
Okay.
locked.
Okay.
Also, I think Thieves'
It's
Tools.
also not locked. Okay.
Both of you roll intelligence for me.
Oh boy.
That's a 7.
How much?
10.
Matilda? 10. You feel like this is a different version of where you were or where you were going.
I feel like this is a different version of where we were or where we're going.
Clarification on what
Yes.
I'm feeling.
Uh-huh.
This doesn't feel real to me.
It feels real. It feels like a different version of where you've been.
How does it feel different?
It feels different. The air around you is heavy, and all of this seems just dim and
I've come across many illusory traps, many things like this as my mercenary work over the past 16 years.
yes.
This wrongness, does this feel like a thing I can push through, or do we need to retreat?
It feels like, as you said before, as you went through the mirror, you have to go through this. There's no going back.
Okay.
I'm going to cast Detect Magic as a ritual.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
If we're gonna rest here for a little bit, are we thinking short rest?
I'm thinking short rest.
Okay, then just before that, I'll cast Detect Magic as a ritual.
That's how long?
10 minutes.
Yeah.
10 minutes. Okay, so let's make the short rest 10 minutes. You cast that. What's the radius?
30?
30.
30 feet, yeah, around me.
You're at the door, I guess, right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we'd be real close to the door.
You don't feel anything coming out of the door or anything around you.
What
Okay.
about beyond the door?
Nothing. How long
'Cause
does
would
it
pierce
last?
wood. It lasts up to 10 minutes, and it would pierce through 3 feet of wood.
Cool. Good to know.
So while we're doing this quick rest, I'm going to go ahead and jam my maul into the door to make sure that it can't. Does the door? Oh, real quick before I do that, does the door open in towards us or out away from us?
Away from you.
Oh, never mind. So it opens away. How big's the handle? Could I put something into the handle
It looks
to block
like
the
a regular handle. There's no. There's nothing.
It doesn't look like something you could use something to
Yeah,
jam
no.
it so no one opens it.
No.
Okay.
Okay. Is it a circular handle? Is it?
It's like.
Do I pull down? Okay.
It's like a.
Do you have any
regular...
rope?
Rope. Would I? I don't think I would have any rope on me.
Okay,
would
I have some rope.
Okay.
I just didn't want to. I don't want to use my rope. It's my stuff. So I'm gonna.
As Matilda uses the 10 minutes.
Detect magic.
Yes, and as she casts the spell, you get your short rest.
Okay.
Should we?
Cool.
Can we roll for hit dice and that and
Yeah,
stuff?
yeah, sure.
Yeah.
We need this shit.
Okay, so I will use half my hit dice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Come on, I got a red one. There we go. And I should. Oh, it's over here. Haha.
Okay.
Oh, sweet. 18.
Hey, I'm gonna use 2 more because I need it. Actually, wait, no, just 1 more.
20. 25 plus 9 is 34. Cool. So I healed 34.
Hey. I healed 32. No,
Cool.
31. 2, 1. I'm good.
Fuck you. Okay. So. So. I'm pretty good now. Probably no visual wounds. Okay. So yeah, bust the. I will tell Matilda to stand 5 to 10 feet back from me, and I will open the door.
You open the door, and it's a circular room in there. And in the middle of the room, on a pedestal, there is an orb. That it seems like a crystal orb, and from this distance, you can see that it's giving out this dim light, and you can see that it pulses, and with each pulse, it gives out more light, and then it just fades again, and again more light fades away, and you see that it seems like it's made out of fire, but not. It's like these flames are enveloping it and then disappearing inside it again and licking it once more.
Can I roll history or arcana or anything to know
Roll
what
Arcana.
this is?
Yeah.
Come on, buddy. That almost fell. 22.
22. You don't know what exactly it is. You know that it's magical. And as you step closer, you can see that it's not out of this place. It seems out of place like you two do.
Oh, so it's like not from the realm.
Kind of, yes. And as you step closer, you can see these charred corpses that are crawling towards it. They're not actively crawling, but they
were in the process.
They were in the process crawling to it and reaching their hands over to it. And they died in the process, and they are frozen. They look like they are frozen in time.
Would I be able to gather from
Like
any of this?
in what's the Greek city that yeah, that.
Crap.
Um,
Pompeii.
Yeah, that. Like the corpses from Pompeii.
So like ash and statue.
Yes.
Would I be able to gather from this that if you got closer to the orb, it'll try and burn you?
You need to try to get closer.
Stay back.
Fuck. don't have my unseen servant.
I don't have magic.
Shit.
So, stay back.
You stay back. Okay.
And I will push you back and fly at it.
Hey!
You fly at it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Wait.
As you suddenly fly forward to it, and you get to it, it doesn't change its behavior. It keeps pulsating in the same
Okay. I'm gonna fly
in the
past it.
same way. And as you get to it, there's this blurriness to it.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's here, but it's not.
Okay.
Right now, I'm gonna use the wand real quick.
Okay. You use the wand, and it doesn't find anything.
No traps, no secrets.
Nothing. Even if you step
Good.
closer to the orb, it doesn't pick it up.
Alright, I'll mark off one charge.
Okay. So it's blurry. It's out of focus. What's
Yes.
past the orb?
Past the orb is another door on the other side of the...
Yeah. I'll go ahead. Go to that door.
Once I see nothing's happening to him, I'm coming closer, but
Uh,
if he keeps pushing me,
I'm paying attention. Do I notice that she's trying to follow?
Yeah.
I'll say,
you
stay
hear her
there for a
behind
second.
you.
What if something
Let-
happens to you?
It could be activated by touching the floor. If you can fly, follow by all means. We know flying doesn't trigger.
There's no trap or anything.
There's a
Alright,
lot of
sure.
dead people that might disagree.
Okay.
So I'll go to the door and check the door. Thieves' tools.
Again, not locked.
Not touching the floor.
Not locked, no traps. I'll tell it to you
Okay.
immediately. There's nothing.
Okay. Rolled an 18, just so
Nothing.
people can be confident that you weren't effing me over.
I'm
So, okay. So I'm gonna go back and grab up Matilda and fly her over to the door and open it.
I'm
feeling like a cat.
Matilda, make a dexterity saving throw. Rendar, make a strength check.
It's like yeah, 7.
Just a strength check.
Yep,
Okay, 21.
21. You pick her up
Hey, I
and
wanted my proficiency bonus.
you go through. She almost slips out of your grasp, but you hold her tight.
Meh. Open the door. What do we got on the other side?
A hallway, 15 feet long.
Oh, for fuck's
When we passed the orb again, did it get blurry to me again?
Yes.
Did it do so for Matilda?
Yes.
What? Ooh, I do want to check. Does it look like the same blurriness that the mirror showed?
Yes.
Fuck. Wait a second. That could be a way out.
All right. So, I'll go touch it.
You go
You stay
touch it. Okay, you go
I'll,
touch it.
I'll go touch the orb. Yeah. I told her to stay here.
You touch the orb,
hmm
and your hand goes a little bit through it, and you don't feel anything. You just feel this warmness as you touch it. It almost feels like it isn't there.
So it's like, is it like pushing through like a dense gas?
No,
Like-
there's literally nothing there.
There's
I'm
no
just gonna
resistance at
say-
all. It's an
Nothing,
illusion.
just heat.
I'm just gonna say that the audio cut off in the way that you said dense ass.
Nice. So I said, for everyone who heard me say dense ass, I asked if it felt like a dense gas. But yeah, neither one of those.
It feels.
Okay.
It feels like.
They're both bad news, but yeah.
Physically, it feels like an illusion.
Okay.
But it still gives off this heat, and with each pulse, it gives off more heat. Then it just goes back into less of it.
I have a question.
I'm gonna try and fly through it.
You fly through
Just
it.
put my. Okay, then I'll go back to Matilda.
You go back to
I
Matilda.
have a question. How
Yes.
far away from the initial door was that orb? Like the door
30
we
feet.
came through.
It's right in the middle of it.
From the door, I should have been able to. I'm just making sure. I should have been in range. Would the magic detect magic have picked up anything from the orb? Because I should still have been in range.
There is a faint feeling of magic, but it doesn't pick it up completely. It's like it is there, but it isn't there.
While I'm flying around, I'm gonna go try and touch one of the burned bodies.
Also, what school is it? I would know this from
Wait,
the spell.
Wait. Evocation.
Mm-hmm.
Destroy stuff.
We saw that coming. All right.
Yeah. I was thinking either evocation or illusion. So, okay.
No, it's not.
Yeah, let's see what
David
happens when you
knows
touch a
what's
body.
going on. Rindar is beginning to suspect. Yeah, trying to touch a body. What happens?
You touch the body, and it is there, and part of it dissipates. The part that you touch just.
I feel physical touch.
Yes, you do.
Here's a question. Would I?
Okay, so I'm going to try and disrupt the bodies in a unique fashion. I want this to be something to where if I see it again, I know I did it.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
That's a
So
good
yeah,
point.
I'm gonna just if they're crumbling at my touch, I'll just fucking carve my name in it. I mean, whatever it is,
Okay, you do so.
and then I'll fly back
And you fly back.
to Matilda.
Maybe we should just keep going.
I think so. It's either what we've come across is disturbing for the point of being disturbing, meaningless, or it has some factor in the real
What's
world. I
going
think
on?
we may be adjacent. Have you ever been to
Yeah.
the astral plane?
Would I have? Maybe by mistake because of my wild magic. It does send me there sometimes.
Never happened.
Never happened.
So it mirrors our own. I don't really
Yeah.
understand why or how. But that kind of it seems like we're interacting with the world in a way that is adjacent to reality. So if
Yeah.
we get out of this and we see these bodies again and I've affected them,
Oh, that's clever. That's clever.
you should talk to Maeve more.
If you were around more. Let's keep going.
Wow. Wow.
She suddenly gets really sad for a second
I thought
and starts moving.
I thought you two kept in touch.
Wait, David, what?
I
What
said
did
I
you
thought
say?
you two kept in touch.
Who, Matilda and Rendar?
Maeve, Myev, my twin sister.
Oh, ah. No, she's talking about Rendar.
I told you to talk to my sister more.
Oh, I thought you meant I talked to me more, as in
No.
Rendar more. Oh, okay, okay. Never mind, ignore what I said.
Okay. So, yeah, but I did say you should talk to Maeve more.
Okay. Yeah. It would help. But I think it's a good point. We should try and see if that affected anything in the real world. If we are in a different place, but we should move forward and see what we can find. This place has to end somehow.
It really doesn't, but our only option is forward.
I'm trying to be hopeful. Let me be hopeful.
Realistically speaking, we should understand that
I know.
we may now exist in a different plane than we previously did.
What
Look
kind
out
of-
for things you could touch and possibly eat. We may need to eat those.
Okay.
Okay.
I start moving.
You start moving. You
I'll
get-
land again. I don't want to use too much of the flight. I only got 4 hours a day, and it takes me 2 days without flying to recharge it totally. So
You fly over to the next door that's on the other side of the hallway. It's not locked. It's not trapped.
all right, stand back.
Okay, I step back.
I'm gonna grab out the ball and I'm gonna smash it down.
You're gonna what?
Smash the door down.
You smash the door down. It feels good.
Okay.
It feels like it's there.
So this is the second door, right?
Yeah.
No, the third door.
One,
Went
Third,
through
yeah.
a secret door,
This is
through
fourth door.
a second door, fourth door.
door. Oh, okay. Main chamber. We went through a door. Then we went through a door and got into the room. Then we went through another door to get to the
That's right.
hallway.
That's right.
Now this is
That's
the
right.
fourth.
Okay. So
I need to sketch this somewhere.
fourth door is smashed, according to what we're dealing with right now.
Yes.
We need to start doing unique things to understand if we have any impact on what's going on around.
Mm-hmm.
On the other side of the now smashed door is another room that goes 10 feet forward. It's 10 feet long and 50 feet wide as you look there. And as you look to the left side, it looks like a regular wall. And on the right side, there is another door. Very similar to the one that you just smashed.
Go to the door.
Yeah.
I'll start moving towards the door and I'll look back at you and go, better idea?
Could I just sort of throw a perception roll around to see if I
Sure.
can catch anything interesting?
Sure.
11.
11. Where do I have this?
I'm so sorry. I will be right back. I was trying to hold out, but I cannot.
Don't worry.
Go.
As you look past Rendar, you see this not quite like a button, but like a pressure plate on the wall right next to the door, right, like on the right side of it. That's a couple of inches outside of the wall. It seems like it either starts off something, or it's like a switch. It feels like a switch.
Can I'm no good at this, but Rendar's kind of distracted right now. Can I try and see if it's trapped? Like investigation or something?
Before we do so, we have to wait for Rendar, because there's a thing.
Oh, there's a thing. Why is there a thing?
Oh my god.
This is Matilda, it's not me. No. Also, apparently it is now accepted that this pen is a wand.
Ooh. It's a pond.
I can actually make this better while we're
Or
waiting
pond.
for Rendar.
It's a pond. Like a wand. Like a pond.
It's a pond.
Like a pen.
I have a lake
Or a wand.
at the edge of my wand.
Is anyone on the Twitch? Because I have no idea.
Give me 2 seconds. It's actually, yeah.
Why?
Oh man. So aside from the thing, would there be anything else that I might have caught with that 11?
Nope.
Gross.
Nopey nope.
Even
Nope.
grosser. Grossest.
Oh, hello, David. Welcome
Oh,
back.
hello.
Oh, hello. So,
Oh,
I
hello.
died.
as you are floating backwards,
I
Uh-oh.
died.
Matilda notices something. She starts walking towards you. And as she does so, on the other side of this room, you see suddenly these holes open in there. And bolts slide out of them. And you hear... And they shoot towards you. As they
Towards
all
both
of
of
you,
us or just me?
towards both of you. They like
Okay.
fill out the room. And as they shoot through and you are looking at Matilda with horror that it's going to hit her. As the bolts hit her, they go through her like the orb that you just saw. And they go through you and hit the wall behind you with the door.
I mean, it happens quick enough. I'm not saying that I would have been able to change anything with this reaction. But my immediate reaction will be to go to rage and start trying to zap bolts with my lightning.
Okay.
Please don't zap me in the meantime.
I won't. I won't. That's not. I have control over my lightning.
You go over to your rage, and as the lightning starts enveloping you, it doesn't pick up anything. It doesn't destroy any of the bolts. They just go
So as I
through
like
you.
reach out to feel that electrical connection, I feel nothing.
No.
So essentially what just happened is step towards the bolts. Bolts came out, I screamed, look out. He raged, lightning shit, bolts went through me. We're standing still.
Yes.
It's not even like strong lightning. I probably just am like very static
Fizzle?
electricity since I can't
Yeah.
since I can't hit anything with it. Yeah.
His hair suddenly just goes up, stands
On the side of my hat.
on the side of your head.
I'm just standing there like,
Ah,
I think you're right. We're not in the real world. I think what just happened happened in the real world, and it didn't affect us.
but it does mean the traps, whatever triggers them, detects us. So we're adjacent.
Yeah, we should probably move.
I don't think it matters. I think, in fact, we should probably figure out what caused this trap to occur so that if we have to move through it again, we know how to avoid it.
As you are aware of the switch, it shakes as the bolts shoot out. As you hear the mechanism to start off, it shakes a bit.
Do they shoot at the button?
Kind of like around it. They hit around it. Like
Since nothing happened to us, I'm gonna reach out and touch the
basically-
button real quick.
You go over, you try to touch the button, but it feels like it's not there. As you touch the wall where the button is, the end of the button sticks out of your arm.
So basically, this is what happens. Like, ah.
So,
Let's just. Can we move through the door and see where
Yes.
this thing leads?
so I'm no longer. So I will continue to investigate for traps, but I will no longer try and disarm them if I find them.
There's no trap on this door either. There's nothing.
Okay. So yeah, I
It
just
seems-
wanna.
It seems like
Keep-
all of the traps were between the door, like the thing that you saw shooting out of the wall, the balls.
It happens away from the door.
Yes.
Okay. So I want to keep an eye out for it so that we can, if we trigger a trap by accident, I want to know how it triggered, how to disarm it. Like,
It fell. Make a perception check for me.
okay. Woof. Not good. Okay. Character sheet. There we go. Perception. Oh, +4. 8.
It could be any one of you who triggered it.
Mhm.
You didn't see any pressure plate under Matilda. You couldn't have touched anything. You've been in the air.
Okay. So I don't know what it does, but I do know that it triggered.
Yes.
I want to take a note of the room so that when we approach the room again in the real world, we can like throw a dead guy into the room and maybe he'll get shot up by darts or something.
Yeah. As you opened another door, now you are in a big room with smashed furniture all over the place, and right in front of you, on the other side of the wall, is a 15 by 15 mirror showing a much lighter side of the room, and my god, and the room looks beautiful on the other side. There's nothing smashed. It looks normal.
Okay. I'm gonna go through that mirror,
Wait,
and if it's a real mirror, I smash it because I'm
Wait,
walking straight at it like I can walk through that shit.
can I try and stop him first? Can I try and stop him first?
Make opposing strength check.
20.
9.
You just You just go. You don't even feel her.
Yeah.
I probably go, wait. I sort of stumble up over my feet and I follow. I'm running after you.
You go through the room, and the mirror is like two. It's a bit up on the wall. It's
Tall?
actually on the wall. It's not.
Oh,
So
Oh, it doesn't touch
Hanging?
the floor? I will jump into that shit.
you jump through.
I like jump shoulder first.
Yeah, you jump through.
I jump after. I probably land on my face.
You jump after.
Let me actually see.
On the other side, you see a beautiful office with a nice couch sitting in front of a big desk with books and letter stack on top of it. And behind this desk, you now stand. Behind you, the mirror. And around the room, you see a lot of cabinets and bookshelves and all kinds of furniture with tons of books. There are little statues, weapons on the walls, and fancy carpets all over the ground.
Gonna go to touch the mirror behind us.
You touch the mirror, and it's physical. You don't. Your hand doesn't go through.
Okay, the minute we're out, I'm gonna.
You see
what?
in front of you, open door. The one that you went through.
I'm gonna cast message.
Wait. Opposite sides of the wall?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast message.
Yes.
The cantrip to blue.
And oh my god, I didn't see it. I'm going to kill both of them.
I think they did. Yeah.
Are they in? Are they
Hello?
It takes a second.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey.
Hey.
So the
So
two.
wait, just
No. Shush it.
okay. Oh yeah, right. Okay.
Shut your
yeah.
mouth.
Blue,
Say
Ryan, and
Say nothing.
Malhair. You've just finished the combat, and you see
Knew it.
both
was no
Rendar
combat.
Right.
and Matilda laying on the floor, bleeding out, dead.
Well, Render, I broke Render's neck. Like, he's not
Yeah.
bleeding out.
Render
You
was
stabbed
Matilda's
him.
neck
You
throws at
stabbed him
touch,
like
yeah,
3
yeah.
times,
and then broke his neck.
And then broke his
and
like-
then broke his neck. Yes.
Flurry of blows it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Shh.
there's extra blood coming out of those stab holes because his neck got broke.
But yeah, and
And
you said that a door had appeared on the east wall.
yes. And as you look through it, you see a hallway going 15 feet forward and then going left.
What the
Shall we?
actual fuck? Well, I mean, so we don't go through the mirror after them?
I mean, also, we'd get a blooded version of ourselves in this world. We'll just go off into the street and do whatever. Do you want that? You would
No.
not have anyone
Okay,
here stopping them.
I don't even know if they're still. I'll summon dancing lights again, and make just like a blue light this color of my hair, and send it through the portal. For whatever that's worth, just so they kind of like know. Maybe if they're even there, I don't know, but that's all I can think to do. Let's
It goes
go
through.
through the fucking door.
It disappears
Oh,
on the other side.
Can I still feel it?
No.
Cool. That's
Helpful, I know.
Wait, they can't feel the mirror?
no.
No,
I
no,
sent
just
a,
feel
I sent a,
the-
I sent a
the
dancing
dancing
light
light.
through, and I can't
Oh,
feel the
okay.
dancing light anymore.
Yes.
Okay.
Like the spell got cut off. I don't know what that means, but yeah, sure, let's go through the fucking door.
You just go?
And yeah, as we go, I'm gonna pull one of the greater potions of greater healing that we picked up from the fuckheads who came to the palace, and I'm gonna neck that shit because I look bad right
Okay.
now.
What's your movement order? Your formation.
Cut off.
What's your
Our formation.
Ryan's
not-
probably
Feel
going
our
first,
future.
rushing ahead, being a big dum dum.
okay.
Yeah, and I imagine like,
dum-dum.
and I imagine like I invite Mulder to like hop up onto my shoulder.
Okay. So Ryan, you just
Thank you.
jolly
there.
walk.
Hey,
Oh, good Mulder voice.
Nice.
Very good Mulder voice.
well, there, just a moment. Where's Parrot?
He doesn't have to bring Barrett. You can wear your own coat.
I will bring them out as I wish.
Mike would be proud of you.
Yeah. Greater healing is 4d4 plus 4, yeah?
I believe so, yeah.
What's the point of paying you people if you won't carry my coat?
Let's go.
Ryan,
You know,
as
know what
you
really
walk
gets my goat?
forward and you
it's certainly not Parrot.
get to the point of where's the cross section.
The fork in the road.
Yes. Make a dexterity saving throw for me.
Make a dick. That's what I heard.
Make a tick. Yes, please.
Dense ass.
Make a dexterity saving throw for me.
Thank you. That's a full sentence. Like, you said it, just cut off and make a dick.
You really did get
Out of-
cut off and make a dick.
Fuck.
Out of context, D&D codes.
Make a dick.
Okay, so that's gonna be a 27.
Wow. As you get to the cross section, you feel this pressure, the floor under you give out, and it goes like an inch down. And as you notice that, you see suddenly in front of you this arm with a giant blade on it shoot out at you, and as it does so, you duck out of the way, and it stops at the wall, like over here, like it was there, and they did this, and now you hear this clicking, and it does and goes back to the wall.
Watch out, this is crappy.
Spectacular. Is it
Hey.
how big's the pressure plate?
How
5
observant
feet.
of you.
I'm going to look for other traps.
You look for traps, okay.
I mean, this was a way to look for traps. I mean, it worked.
Well, I can't fault that logic, no.
But yeah, don't step on that.
Thank you. Is it easy enough? How easy is it to avoid?
You can
Like it's-
jump. You can jump. It's just 5 feet.
Okay. I don't know, with my strength score.
Oof. I think you can jump 5 feet no matter.
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know.
I'll have to
I
look
had
up the
to-
rules, but I think so.
I had to climb a 10-foot incline on Thursday. It did not go well.
That's a thing. That's a trap most GMs fall into.
Ryan.
Making people roll for ordinary shit.
Ryan,
Who has a better
I am ready
strength
to
for
roll
the gates?
investigation.
Open.
roll
Ready
it.
for the. That's going to be I don't know. Tom, you're not gonna be happy about this.
It's like 37 or something.
No, I can't go that high. It's just 28.
Can't go that high.
You look around and you immediately connect the pressure plate with the trap, and that's the only trap that you see around.
Can I disarm the trap?
Yes? You can try
Okay,
to
if-
disarm the pressure plate.
Do you need a hand?
Or you can try to jam.
I do.
You can try to
Yeah.
jam the arm in the wall.
Okay, keep an eye out. See if it
I-
looks
I'm-
like I'm doing something very wrong.
I know how to. Like, can I assist effectively, even if it's by watching? Because like I'm proficient in like thieves' tools as well.
You missed the spot there. Like that.
Well, I don't talk like that, but
The theory of disarming a is
Uh,
complex because, frankly, the reason you have pressure plates is because those are fucking hard to disarm.
yeah.
So,
hmm
Ryan. Yeah, you can help. I'll allow
Thank you.
it.
Thank you, oh gracious DM.
I'm
You're
gonna use an
welcome.
action point.
Okay.
You
I
had
think
an
this is the
advan- you had
first
is
advantage.
this first action point of the game?
Yeah, this is the first action point of the game.
We have
Ooh.
action points.
We have
Yep.
action points.
8.
It's Eberron. You have to have action points as Eberron.
Yes.
If
Yeah.
you
That
can't
would have helped me
believe
5 rolls ago.
you're McLean in Die Hard, you're not in the right game.
So,
That's how it works.
Natural 4 plus 8 is 12. Plus 6 from action points is 18.
Wow.
Oh
You
shit.
actually managed that. Like
I mean, you said I could do it, so.
it in a moment it looks like you'd make the trap go off again, but you shove your dagger in there and hold it in place for a second to actually disarm it completely.
I'm sorry, but that sounded like something that needed an eyebrow wiggle.
But it's done. It's fucking done.
It's done.
Marvelous. Should we keep going then?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, is it a fork or is it a corner?
It's a
Yeah,
corner.
it's corner, isn't it?
And there, 15 feet in front of you, open door.
An open door.
An open door, and on the other side, and you can see a room in there, and
Fucking
in the middle of it,
motherfucker. Mm-hmm.
there is something that gives off light, and it pulses, and with each pulse, the light gets brighter, then goes dimmer, and again.
Mulder, what do you make of that?
Are there
Okay.
fun shadows?
Is there a light bouncing around off a wall?
Nope.
Okay.
Nope.
Just love me those moving shadows. Ugh.
I'm
Guess
trying to
we-
hide my face here. Just
Let's
to...
go. Yeah, we'll go towards it.
You go.
I bet you 5 sovereigns I can hit that from here.
I don't care.
Well, there, get Barrett out so I can bet him 5 sovereigns I could hit it.
No one's taking the bet.
Or Barrat.
Fine.
Let's go. Want to find the others?
As you get closer and get into the doorway, you look into the room and there is an orb in the middle. And it seems like there's fire inside it, but with each pulse, the fire gets out of the physical orb and licks it from the side. And as you see that, you look over to the side, and on the ground, there is in ash written a Rendar on the ground.
Clever. So I'm guessing they've been here. That's
Possibly.
addressing you, Ryan. I'm not.
Yeah.
talking to my fucking self. I despair. Why couldn't I have been stuck with Matilda?
I mean, she's probably more talkative, yeah. Would you like a drink, maybe? Would that be easier?
No, I wouldn't like a fucking drink.
The cat wants a
lost.
drink.
The cat always wants a fucking drink.
The cat won't get a fucking drink from me.
Is that all that's in this room?
Yes.
If whiskey is being offered, please
On
let me hear it.
on the other side,
Yeah.
there is another open door.
Another opening.
Another open door, and it goes into a
Right.
hallway, and there is an opening, and you can see on the other side. It's far away. It's like 45, 50 feet away from you. You can see more light, and it's probably another room.
Okay. Before we go any further, on seeing like Rendar written in ash and making an intuitive leap. Was
Quick
there an
dance
open?
party.
Oh,
Sorry?
it's
Quick
like
dance party.
it's like a circular room that's 30 feet
Okay.
in diameter.
Okay. The
Diameter.
first door that we went through, the one that appeared, was there an actual door or was it literally just an archway?
No, it was a door.
Was there any kind of handle on it or anything like
Yeah.
that? I'm gonna quickly go back and like fuck it, I don't give a shit. Take my dagger and slice off part of my hair because obviously my hair is super long, and like take a strand of my hair and like tie it on the door handle, and then come back to catch up with Ryan.
You do so.
Just
Well,
like,
there, as long as you are on my barrel, neither you or Barrett are working drunk. So no drinking on the job.
okay. I
Wait a
will.
sec. Out of character, I need to know how much you're paying Moldair for him to agree to this.
Not
On the
There's a reason why Moldair doesn't listen.
I can drink whenever I want.
And yeah, when we get back to where Rendar is written, oh right, have we gone into that room and like nothing? Did the
You're
orb just
kind
keep
of
doing
in
its...
in the door opening
Okay.
of it. Doorway.
In the doorway of the room with the fiery orb,
Yeah.
but we haven't gone in it.
No.
But we
And
can see beyond
Rendar
it.
is written in ashes.
Yes. On the ground.
Is it just ashes? What else is going on?
We haven't got close enough to figure it out.
It's just
probably.
ash.
I'm gonna take a close look around without entering the
There's
room.
ash.
David's figuring some shit out. Let's see.
Me too.
Fucking puzzle master over there looking so proud of himself.
Like, he knows what they did.
Yeah. I've got to wait to the fucking YouTube archive to start figuring shit out.
Actually, that's a question. Are we allowed to go back and watch the
Yeah.
other people's
If
adventures?
you
gonna.
want to.
I can.
Is it
I
not
don't need to
secret?
act on. Out of character and knowledge is not the same thing as.
In character knowledge.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna... Do you want a perception roll or an investigation roll for me to take a look
Investigation.
around without actually entering?
Investigation.
12. That was a natural 3.
You see what you do, and the pulses of the orb, they get faster and faster. The time between them gets shorter.
Does it ever get longer?
No.
Well, that's
Just
fair.
wait.
Fucking does Ryan say anything about that? Like, because I'm not looking at it or looking for that.
But there, what can you tell me about the orb? Pulsing faster.
It's getting
Okay.
faster.
Yes.
Does that not seem like worrisome to you?
I rolled an 11 from old air.
It's magic.
Okay,
Magic
well, no one's
things are
taking,
happening.
no one's taking the bet, but I'm gonna throw a dagger at the orb.
Is there this doorway? Is there enough hallway for me to stand not in the door?
You are kind of behind Ryan right now.
Yeah, but like, is the hallway wide enough that there's like the archway for the door and space either side of the archway?
Just a little bit.
Cool, I'm gonna fucking put myself there when I see asshole here go to throw a dagger at the strange ball of fire that's getting faster.
Roll an attack with disadvantage because some blue person is trying to cram between you and the doorway.
I'm not doing that. I'm going to the side, like pressing myself
You're
against
still
the
like
wall.
there. You can't.
Oh my god! I refuse to be
on the
no.
side.
No,
It's a small. I see
Roll
what Tom's going
attack
for. It's a small
with-
doorway. It's a small
Oh, my-
doorway to like get any cover from it. You kind of have to shove him out. I'm cool with that.
Oh, fine, fine. I refuse to change what I'm doing. I clearly thought this hallway was wider than it was.
Attack with disadvantage.
Got like an 8-inch door frame.
Apparently so.
You gotta angle that. You gotta
Yeah.
angle that.
I'm going to use an action point.
Wow.
2 action
Choose
points in
second
5
action
minutes.
point of the game.
14.
You hit it, but as you do, you see this. You hear this thing, and just flies away from it. Doesn't do anything to it.
That does actually.
So
Okay.
it's a magic
Where
qualifier.
does the dagger land?
Like 15 feet away from the orb.
On the other side of the orb from me, or back towards me?
Like other side, but to the right, like diagonally away from it. Like from
Oh, here.
you, it would be 30 and then 50, 45 feet away from you, 40 feet away from you.
I'm going to dash to get it and run back.
You dash to get it, and on the way back, make a dexterity saving throw for me.
Mind you, my dash movement is 90, so
90?
yeah,
Yeah,
my movement is 45.
Fucking hell.
Monk.
Okay,
Monk bullshit.
You get in there and back, and as you do, the pulsating gets faster and faster and faster as it detects you in the vicinity. And right as you get out of it, you hear this explosion behind you, and it explodes into a ball of fire and then dissipates, and you can see the pulsating is slower and dimmer than
See-
before.
See, I know how to check for traps.
You gonna make a run for
You
the
move
door on the
fast.
other side then?
If you trigger all the traps, you'll find all the traps.
And Ryan, with your passive perception, you see that the floor is singed only 20 feet away from the orb, and 10 feet around it is untouched by the fire.
Well, if we all crawl by the floor there, we shouldn't get burnt, but I think it would be wiser for us just to run by the wall.
Okay. Guess we do that then.
I'm gonna grab him there. Place him on my shoulder.
You
No whiskey on the job.
You hear him purr for a bit, and then.
I am not enjoying this.
Fine.
Here we go.
You walk around it.
One step, but not more.
You walk around it, get to the other doorway, and on the other side of the hallway, you see a smashed door on the ground, like destroyed, and there's just the door opening.
Well, that looks familiar.
It looks like a friend has been here.
Let's see, so.
Well, it looks like someone whose neck I snapped.
Can we not talk about that, please?
You're muted.
Oh, I didn't hear it. What you just said.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was talking behind you because I was assuming that Ryan would be walking ahead of Blue. And
Yeah, no, that's
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah,
Your
and,
need,
like-
your need to dramatize has once
Yeah.
again been your undoing. Talk into the microphone,
No.
please.
No, but yeah, what I said was it's a certain an experience. Okay. I'll investigate, look around, look for traps, look for all that. Try not to die.
As we walked through
Put
the room,
Put a minimal effort into not dying.
as we walked through the room, before we walked through, I would have like done another bit of like hair, like tied it with a strip of fabric and popped it next to the, or thrown it onto where it has Rendar written, and then carried on.
Sure. Blue, make a wisdom saving throw for me.
Oh, okay. How am I at wisdom saving throws? Not great.
Great.
Ooh!
Plus 13?
Oh shit! No, I've just realised. Have I done any other ability checks? No, I've done no ability
don't
checks
think
this
so.
session. Okay, because I just remembered that I have a point of exhaustion. So, so for the
Yes.
record, I did take one of my healing drafts in the cab. That's an 8 total.
Cool. Ryan, you were doing rolling for investigation, I believe.
21.
21. In the close vicinity of the doorway, there's nothing. But as you look around, you see something like a switch on the right side in this next room, and it's right next to an open door.
At any point, do I hear things that would make me want to talk?
What does it mean?
I don't want to give anything away.
No, I don't think you
I'm-
should. But I like.
No, you don't.
I don't know where the timelines go.
Yeah.
Like, can I help ever? If I can, let me know.
Why did I have to do a wisdom save?
Also,
Why did I?
maybe
Blue?
at some point.
There's a
Tom?
switch there. There's an open door there. I don't know if that switch is related to the open door yet. I'm gonna take a look. I'm gonna look for if I can see what the switch is a mechanism to. Using my inquisitive kick.
You walk into the room, Matilda.
Okay.
You gotta murder some monsters. Roll.
Matilda?
Oh, now?
That's you.
No, tomorrow.
Okay,
Yes,
that's
now.
what you meant. Hey, Blue, I think we found the office. Also, just be careful when you move through because this shit's weird. I can hear you.
As you say that,
You can respond to this message.
I was trying not to say that.
Ryan, you walk towards the switch. You look through the door, and on the other side, you see something looking very similar to some kind of an office. And in there, you see Rendar and Matilda standing right in the middle of it. And roll a dexterity saving throw for me.
A dexterity saving throw.
Yes, a dick saving throw.
Save
my
for
God.
those
There's no name
dicks.
for that.
Save for dick.
Save for dick.
Save for dick.
I personally
Ooh, I don't want to play in that game.
for
Can I
your
say that?
It's the sequel to Turn Down for What?
And,
There's been some
that's
pretty. Oof. All right.
done. My
Sorry,
dick
Riley.
save.
Is
That's a non-natural 20.
oh, you
Freaks
I
of
did not
deck.
find that funny. Found that far too funny.
Oh, jeez.
And here we sit inside. What the DM roll? Guys.
as you step closer to the switch, you hear behind you a mechanism and like 100 small openings open at the same time, and you hear and a wall of bolts gets fired from behind you. You hear it at the last moment and manage to move sort of in a sort of way that you don't get hit by everything, but you take 18 points of piercing damage.
I would like to use my reaction.
Is
bet
it what
you
I
would.
think it is?
Deflect missiles, yeah.
Oh.
Stop one.
Stop one.
I mean, it is for a ranged weapon attack. I don't know if this counts.
Sure.
Cool.
Just something I did.
That's a natural one. So that's going to reduce it by 11 points.
The fuck?
Yeah.
So
No.
here's, as a GM, one of the darts doesn't do anything.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Exactly.
Okay.
Because there's a shit ton of them. There's like
Yeah.
there's
It's
like
like a notion of one. Of the
I
one.
can reduce the damage by,
Let him catch
D10
one
plus
bolt.
5 plus 5. So,
Let him
11.
catch one bolt as the rest go.
you reduce it by 4, so you take 14 points of piercing damage.
14.
Yes.
So now I have 14 hit points.
Ooh.
You have 14 hit points left.
Like, no, sorry, 41.
Fuck's sake.
Your dyslexia is ruining me.
It's like, oh god, how bad off are you? I have healing magic. I have other potions in my bag. Help, let me
I'm
help
not even
you.
dyslexic, I'm just an asshole.
And as that happens,
There's no helping you.
as that happens, you can see the switch kind of shake. As that mechanism fires.
Mechanism.
Fuck off. But thank you.
I'm
Mechanism.
sorry.
There's
I
a
was
lot
really-
of complex
when I was looking for traps,
pronunciations.
I saw a trap.
Right, so Ryan went ahead into the room, set off this bolt trap. I, meanwhile, was still in the doorway
Yes.
and got a message from
Yes.
Matilda.
Like
Okay.
a second before that happened.
Okay. then I imagine the response that Matilda gets is, "Holy fucking shit, what kind of rogue are you?" as I yell at Ryan. But it's the first thing that I say after the message spell.
You can respond to this message.
Would I
Because
hear
I'm probably-
this?
I'm
I'm
gonna
an
say, probably-
inquisitive.
You would hear this, and you hear someone yelling out, "I'm an inquisitive," from the room you just been in a bit ago.
I sort of step around to the door. Do I see them?
Yeah, you see bleeding Ryan.
I'm
Hey!
further behind.
These are decorative.
Ryan, behind you, you hear a clicking sound.
I'm going to move out of the way of that damn trap.
You move. There's no way to move out of the way, as when it fired, it affected the whole room. But
But the door's open.
the door's open and you get inside.
I'm
the
gonna
door.
dash through that.
You dash and
Oh!
you get into a beautiful office with a nice.
I am really unhappy about the faces that David and Riley are making right now.
with nice couch sitting in front of a big desk with books and letters stacked on top of it, and behind this desk stands Rendar and Matilda, and behind them, like a feet in the air on top of the on top of the wall is a 15 by 15 foot mirror. And around the room you see cabinets, bookshelves, and all other kinds of furniture with tons of books and little statues and weapons on walls and fancy carpets on the ground. It looks really cozy. And the whole room is lit by these candles that seem unnatural.
I'm going to slide into the room like after dashing.
You slide.
I'm
into
gonna
the
stand up.
room.
I'm gonna slide into your DMs. I'm going to stand up, throw my dagger. Do I have to kill you again? Is that what's going on here?
Kill us again? What do you mean?
I'm gonna take this as
Would I-
a no.
Both-
Ignore your corpses.
Both.
Would I be able to?
I'm gonna kind of drag my hammer off my shoulder to the ground and go, do I have to kill you for a first time?
Ryan, they both look bloodied and like they've been damaged.
Wait, I'm gonna roll insight.
Okay. The
Real
last
quick.
the last ones I killed didn't talk common. So you should be good.
I'm gonna put my hammer more into. It looks casual, but from a like physics relationship, I'm ready to smash his skull in.
Hashtag
I'm
casual.
gonna roll an insight check to see if these are the people I don't have to kill.
I'm gonna place a hand on Rendar's arm, just sort of like calm, and I'm gonna step in front of him, and I'm gonna look at Ryan.
As she's doing that, I'm gonna like try and move in front of her.
Just wait, just wait.
That's an 18 on insight. Are these my Render and Matilda?
Yes, they are.
Bettina's gonna give you. I'm clearly trying to protect her.
I'm still trying to move in front of him.
Oh, that's not happening.
How
I'm
much of
much
this
stronger.
can I
than
see? Can I see any of this from my perspective?
Not much. You just hear
I just wanna
their voices because you are still.
I
I just want to look
have-
at Ryan.
At this point, I put away my dagger and I'm like, yeah, my client is here. You're gonna pay me.
What exactly did you do to the last us?
Hearing this, I'm gonna fucking run through the room because I don't know. I've got some ability to detect traps.
Make
but
a dexterity saving throw.
this is
for me.
gonna go great. Oh yeah, 15.
Ooh. Oh no.
Don't make that noise. I hate it when you make that noise.
Ah. Oh no.
Tom, just tell me what the fucking damage total is, you dick.
Both you and Mulder take
No, Mulder's no. Mulder is on.
Oh, yeah, that was me.
Oh, true.
Yeah.
You take 57 points of piercing damage.
Wait, what? Who takes what? 57.
Okay.
We noticed this.
While you guys are having this argument and you guys are talking and trying to stop Matilda and Matilda's trying to get in front of you, you hear and then, because I'm unconscious.
Yes.
I run out to the room.
Blue
but also I stop.
gets shot by like a million darts.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'd like to point out the cool visual. I imagine as he's lying unconscious on the floor, his wings have a whole new bunch of holes in them.
So,
Matilda,
I did say I'll stay
I'm
by the
pretty
doorway
damn
first.
Barbarian boots of flying.
Yes.
It's a race.
Make a dexterity check for me.
Where am I at? 13.
Oh. As Matilda, you see in the doorway Blue suddenly come running over to you, and as they enter like 30 feet away from you, the mechanism behind them starts off, and you see just this wall of bolts fire. And as you look there, you see the bolts fly through Blue's wings, and you can hear the thuds of them piercing piercing his flesh. As Blue falls on the ground, looking straight at you just a moment ago, and right next to you, Rendar just flies through the door and over to Blue.
So yeah, grabbing, pulling, not phased at all by what's happening. Clearly used to this kind of scene. Pulling Blue in, I'm just gonna reach into my satchel, pull out a healing potion, and pour her in the mouth.
How much was it? 4d4 plus 4?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go lowest, so probably
That's
just
2d4.
one.
2d4 is a basic.
Yeah, 2d4.
Plus
You plus how much? 2?
2.
Yeah.
You get healed 6 points of healing.
Behind a wall. I've pulled Blue to cover.
Yes, you do.
And I'm gonna try and as I'm pulling to cover, I'll go to flying as I'm doing it. I'm gonna try and kick Matilda to the other side into cover.
This is abuse. This is domestic abuse.
Make an attack roll.
Okay.
And
Non-lethal
Matilda,
attack roll.
make a strength saving throw.
I mean, why make
23.
me?
Oh, fucking hell.
8.
You get kicked and you fall on your butt on the ground. As
Past the whole point, I'm assuming normal doorway. I want Matilda. I'm pulling Blue to one side.
Yeah, I get
I'll
it.
say my left. I'm trying to kick Matilda to the right.
yeah, and you do, but she just falls on her butt because you are too strong.
He's just too swole. He's too swole.
Too small.
She's too small.
Ah!
Too swollen. Too swollen.
Sounds wrong. I'm going to take a look around.
For what it's
Yes.
worth, Blue weighs like fuck all. Like,
I'm also.
but-
Yeah, go ahead.
yeah,
Yeah,
just saying,
as
like,
I'm flying towards you, grabbing you, I'm gonna drag you along the ground, and just do like a back kick to Matilda to push Matilda away.
Ryan,
Constantly being pushed back, being kicked down.
Ryan, before
She's
you
not happy.
Ryan, before you start investigating, let's just have this happen. And like, Blue, you are conscious now.
okay, well, I imagine I am like coughing up some blood and looking up at Rendar and kind of like, what the fuck happened face, just like recognizing the taste of a healing potion in my mouth, just like, I think I owe you a thank you.
Let's talk about that later.
Okay, are you guys okay?
Yeah.
Cool.
I'm gonna look around and go, we were attacked by things we couldn't see.
Oh,
I think what they did to our other selves happened to us. Somebody slit my throat. Somebody stabbed you a bunch.
I mean, people attacked me in combat appropriate places. It was as if I was in a combat I wasn't aware of.
did you get? I look over at Matilda. She's like, did you like hear a really loud ringing sound and then take a bunch of thunder damage by any chance?
You did. I forgot to.
I did.
Oh, because we were like fighting a shadow version of you two. They were trying
Neat.
to kill us.
Yeah, I
So-
sort of snapped your neck, Randar, and sort of slit your throat, Matilda.
How did you know that we were not real? That they were not real? Did
were
you?
They
weird and
didn't. Don't
smoky and-
worry about it.
They
It's
didn't
not
talk.
important.
They didn't talk like Rendar attacked me.
As I said, they
Look.
didn't talk common. This
No,
So-
not real Rendar. Like the Rendar attacked me, and like there was weird smoke and talk. You weren't talking common. You were talking
I-
some weird old backwards language. It wasn't
Okay.
you.
First off, maybe this is a thing we should know. What languages do we know?
Common
Everyone.
and Sylvan, and Thieves' Cant,
Common.
for what it's worth.
Common,
common,
Elvish,
Elven, Dwarven, Thieves' Cant. That's about it.
Common, Elvish, Sylvan, Celestial.
What does Milder know?
Cat.
Mulder knows.
He
See if
knows.
he wrote it down. Common, Draconic, Elven, Dwarvish. Oh
Yeah,
shit!
Infernal.
It's a whole thing. Infernal. Okay.
Yeah. Why'd you ask?
Brindar knows. Orcish, Elven, and Common.
Do all of us know Elven?
No. Not me.
Hmm.
So, why I ask
Yeah.
is that clearly I did not experience this, but it seems you dealt with a version of us.
Yeah.
I wonder if the corpses are still there now that you're here.
Yeah, they came out of the mirror after, like, they approached the mirror, back to the mirror after you went through and came out looking all beaten up.
I
For what it's, like I said, for what it's worth, it might be worth nothing.
haven't dealt with that specifically, but I would assume cursed or
Should have gone.
or a degrading property of magic.
Right.
I'm going to apologize for the inconvenience caused by killing you.
This is
I
the look
accept your
I imagine
apology,
This is
and-
the look I'm giving Ryan.
I will apologize ahead of time if I ever need to kill any of you. It will be quick and efficient.
That's oddly reassuring. I'm gonna pop another one of the greater healing potions I've got
Sure
because
thing.
I look so bad right now.
Tom, check
Um,
your DMs.
And
So-
I will hand out the ones I've got because there were 8 that we collected off the mercenaries. That's 2 gone. I'll keep a hold of 1 and I'll give like 2 to Matilda. Yeah, maths 3. That is
There's-
5. I'll give 2 to Matilda. I'll give 1 to you, Rendar, and I'll give 1 to Ryan.
I'm pretty good.
Oh, okay.
I don't need healings.
What type of potion did you give?
A greater. I gave you 2.
I'll take it and pocket it.
You're sticking close to her, so
As
I
you
don't
look
mind having it.
around, you see Matilda go over to the desk, and Blue, you
Yeah.
you recognize this style of design of
Yeah.
the showiness of the. You know what kind of a person owns this office,
yeah, a dickhead.
and this is his office. And that's where we're going to end today's session.
So many things.
So many things.
We went like an hour long though, so I guess.
Yeah, we did.
It
Yeah.
was
Yeah.
really interesting. It was just really fun to watch.
Watch. Yeah.
Yeah, just like
We were like, that's
Yeah.
I
definitely
was trying to appropriately respond facial wise to what you guys were doing.
oh right. Yeah, no, we were like, that's definitely that's Tom's exposition face, not combat expression face.
so about the data saving time. Does Armenia do that?
Yeah.
Are we?
About the-
What's
oh,
the?
no.
Are we pulled out? What's going on?
Yeah,
on
we
the?
Tom, did you pull out? You can keep. You can
Are
save
there
up-
any
save
Twitch
100%.
pregnant? What's going
Yeah.
on?
Yeah, we need to say hello to goodbye to any Twitch folk that are hanging
Yeah,
out
I
with
have
us.
no idea. I haven't looked at Twitch, so sorry
Yeah,
to
we've been-
anyone who was.
How
in
do we
chat.
do this? Dear God.
How do
Okay.
So thank
How do
you
you
for
Twitch?
Tom.
joining us.
Thank you.
yeah.
Anyone
Watching. If you're watching
David,
the
David.
late version.
Leave now. We
I
don't
suck
know
at
what's
very far
happening.
going.
Just go away.
David,
Be
Run
polite
away.
and go away.
run away?
Doesn't
It's
count.
fine.
you
Fine.
don't get very far. You're a
We'll
deal
make
with
our
character, I
next-
think.
We'll meet
Right.
for our next game 2 weeks from now. Thank you for watching in whatever
Hey,
way,
put-
shape, or form you
Oh
watched
my god,
this.
guys! You'll be back on 420.
Yes!
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 Hell yes!
That's like the
So
third
join us.
time in my life that's been an important date. And full disclosure, the first time I had no idea.
So
Yeah.
join us for a high fantasy journey next time.
Hey.
Clouds Over Sharn, session
Are we
5.
done, Zos?
Yeah.
Thank
You
you,
know why
everyone,
there's
for
Clouds Over
watching.
Sharn? Because we wait.
We'll be there on 420,
Sorry.
and
Thank
see you
guys.
fucking next time.
Bye.
Bye.
Yeah.